Microphone's on. Yes, it is. Ah. Where's my earphones? Might need this. Okay. Should be alright. Excuse me.
Officer Roberts, please report to staff services. Officer...
Officer who?
Back.
Lead, this is Talk. The area is highly volatile. Defuse the bombs and apprehend anyone on site.
I wonder what happens if you shoot the bomb, even after you defuse it.
LSPD, don't go hands up above your head! Get down, I want to see hands!
Tie them down. Cuffing.
Well, that's a start.
Keep quiet. Cuffs are on.
Entry team, stop.
In custody.
Restrain them.
Moving into handcuffs. This is procedure. Civilian is cuffed and good to go.
Red. Post up and provide cover.
Talk to me! I'll tell you what this is about.
It's open. We're good to go.
Actually, wait. No.
All teams. Stop.
Really necessary?
Stack up. Blue team. Provide support.
You got point.
Enter the room and clear.
Doing it. Breaching! Opening on the landing on the right.
Nothing.
Going in!
Nothing.
Fall in.
On you.
Provide cover.
Moving into place.
Element.
Unlock.
Move.
Let's go!
Down on the ground. Move.
Contact is down. Don't move!
Opening on the left. Nothing.
Element to talk.
Talk to
Suspect
element.
killed.
Tag
Keep your
him and
hands
keep
behind
moving.
your back.
People are dying.
Provide
They need
support
our
on
help.
me.
Cuffing. They're good.
I have to cuff you for our safety.
Fuck. Oh, fuck.
Element to talk. Years
Talk to
secured.
element. Continue with objectives.
Off to a great start.
How long until you let me go?
Get on the ground now!
I'll get him ready. Yeah.
Civilian is ready.
You have to let my staff do their job.
American animals. I hate them. Doing this now. We are not ready.
Post up on the right.
I'm on it.
White,
Moving
you
and
and
clear.
I slow.
Drop with me.
It's
We
come.
must make examples of all of them. Keep your hands up. Stay on me. Now drop the weapon and drop it and get down. Get down on your knees. Turn around and stay still.
Jesus,
Got him.
things are happening even behind me.
Got it back.
Not good.
Suspect isn't going anywhere.
Provide
I
support.
got it. Ducks are on.
Where's that coming from? It's coming from upstairs.
Real suspect down here. Need
EMTs and
46.
trailers are standing by.
I got cuffs. Got a bag. Evidence could be good.
Jeez.
Lead to top.
Doc
Suspect
here.
down and need
Notify
attendance.
Cam.
Restrain her.
I'll get him ready. Secure. Evidence secured. Don't worry. Safe. We're good.
Doc here. Trailers standing by.
Red team. Post up and cover.
Got it.
Blue. Cover this area.
On it.
Gold team.
Door's good.
Go, go, go.
Open it on the right. Switch with me. I'm going. Opening on the left. I got nothing there. Looks clear over here, boss. Nothing here, sir.
On my 6.
On you.
Alright, nothing. Nothing. For now. Wait. Half a mag.
I want.
Talk.
You are clear to proceed.
I got
Shit,
it.
it's the fucking cops.
Don't worry. It's over now. Cuffed and ready. Element to talk. Element to talk.
This is
Civilian
talk.
secure. Civilian ready for transport.
We ain't
This
alone.
is some
down on the ground!
Not until I am done. We are not
Post up.
giving up.
Affirmative.
Move in, bang the room and clear.
Or they die.
Banging. Lead to top.
Entry team, this is Tom. Continue with your mission.
Now!
Put your gun down.
Suspect down!
Move and clear.
Copy.
Move in, clear, zip him up.
Got it. You did this to yourself.
You
Suspect detained.
let children die here in your home too. This is what happens.
Let's switch.
Stay on me.
I got you. I'll get it. Making it safe. Pack it up. Securing. Cuffing. Suspect making it safe.
Doc reporting.
That's one.
Come out with your hands up! Get out of there now! Down on your knees! Put your hands up!
Calm down.
Secure him.
Moving into handcuff. Everything's gonna be okay.
Provide support on me.
You got point.
Civilian is cuffed and good to go.
Hands up! Do it now!
All right?
Cuff her.
Moving into handcuff. Stay calm for me, all right? Good to go. Going into
Doc
cover.
reporting. Proceed with mission.
Got him. Secure. Evidence secure.
You gonna let me go or what?
Man, they secure the weapons more fast.
Split the stack and provide cover.
Confirmed. Fancy walk away. Doors unlocked.
On me. Move.
Right with you.
Split the stack on this door.
10-4.
C2. Flashbang it.
Explosive ready.
Half a mag. Switch to pistol later.
Let's blow it. I'll do it.
Drop the weapon and put your...
Breathing. I'm out. Cover me.
Cuff him.
Into handcuffs. I got cuffs. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you do or say can be used against you.
Move! Put your fucking hands up!
Going into cuff.
I don't have to explain a thing to you.
Suspect in
Element,
custody.
this is Doc. Notifying trailers.
Oh, sorry. Jeez.
That boy killed our people in cold blood.
On my 6.
Behind you. Zipped up. Thank God they're good to go.
Doc to lead. Notifying Temp.
Good to go. Safe. Good to go. Got it bad.
Los Sueños police really is useless.
I think he needs to be repositioned if he's still unconscious.
You have no right to judge us.
Lead, this is Doc.
This is about
All
what's
bombs
right.
are rendered safe. Good work, entry team.
I got it. Safe. Suspect evidence secured.
Is there really a point to cuffing a person that is bleeding out?
Get down and keep your hands up! Cover the area.
Stacking. Good.
Move in and clear it.
That's affirmative.
Move!
Got an opening here.
Nothing here, sir.
Me.
Empty over here. Behind you. Contacts.
Split the door.
On it.
It's open. We're good to go.
Open and gas it.
Copy.
Incoming gas!
I'm going. Got an opening up ahead. All the way to the right and on the left.
Entry team, this is Doc. Medical assistance is standing by.
Swap with me.
Moving!
Opening on the left. Right. Got an opening here.
Drop it and
I'll
get
back. Suspect here in need of medical attention.
sick bastard!
Fine.
This
Suspect
is
down.
Doc.
Requesting
Clean
treatment.
house.
Fall
We'll
in
take
behind
them
me.
out.
Got your back.
Cuff him.
I'll get him ready.
Restrain him.
I got cuffed. You gonna move? Any other?
You gonna move?
Suspect ready for a trip downtown.
Civilian restrained.
Entry team to cover.
to get as many
Doc,
civilians
well,
good to go.
continue
Post
mission.
up left side.
Getting into place.
Put your hands up!
staying here.
Down on your knees!
I'm a
Hands up!
doctor. I have ID on
Turn
me.
around slowly. Police, get your hands up!
What kind of doctor has tattoos all over their
You have
arms?
to let me do my job.
Talk.
Doc,
Civilians
you're
standing
relevant.
by for trailers.
Continue with objectives.
Open and clear.
Swap with me. Switch with me.
Let's go!
Opening on the left. Restraining.
I got nothing here. Good here.
Cuffed and secure.
Police, get down! Fall in behind me.
You got point.
doesn't have a gun.
Hands on your head! Hands on your head! Do it
You
now
want
on
to
your
stop me?
goddamn hands
Then
up!
shoot
Down on
me,
your
but I am
hands
staying.
up! Hands up!
Okay,
Do it now!
I am
I'm not
listening to
leaving.
you until everyone is out.
I got it. You have anything on you that might hurt me?
Please,
Civilian ready to
I'm a
go.
cop.
Lead to
Let
talk.
me help.
Civilian
Lead, this
security.
is Talk. Trailer's notified.
Don't leave me here like this.
Split and provide cover on this door.
Acknowledge. In the way, Chief.
Get the patience.
Unlock.
Open the door and flash it.
Got it. Flash out.
I have to do this.
Nothing here, sir.
Chem light.
Empty over here. No
Provide
contacts.
support.
Got your back.
Enter and clear.
Stacking. Let's switch.
I'm going!
Opening on the left. Nothing.
Moving into hand.
Move in. Clear the room.
Getting into place. Civilian is cuffed and good to go.
Doc here. Trailers are ready.
Fall in.
I got you.
Shoot, there's still one person. One hostile somewhere. Or two.
You need to go to emergency.
That ain't good. That door wasn't open, was it?
Dynamic movement. Move
Getting
and
into
clear.
place.
I don't think it was ever open.
Swap.
Going in!
Good here.
Empty over here. No contacts.
Looks clear over here, boss.
Out of the way, sir.
I thought I heard somebody running.
On my 6.
You got point.
Stack up right side.
Confirm.
Unlock.
Move in. Clear it.
Roger.
Swap with me. Switch with me.
Breaching!
Opening on the left.
Looks clear over here, boss.
Looks clear over here, boss.
Enter the room and stay on me. Provide support on me. Red. Blue team. Move in and clear.
Ready.
Red team. Move and clear. Move in. Clear the room. On me. Move.
You did not listen.
Opening on the left. Good here.
We're missing somebody.
Gold. On me.
Got your 6.
This is what happens.
Found him.
Suspect down. Stay cool, man. I'll save it. Training.
Talk here. Excellent work, entry
Cuffs
team.
are on.
Report to center for debrief.
Well, he was a runner. And I saved the squad mate who was completely oblivious of getting shot on the side.
Officer Peterson.
Excellent police work.
Got your back.
Talk here. The situation is
This is
highly
one of those
volatile. We have a
places all the
number of
political
hostages
elites
and
get access
suspects may
to.
have planted traps in the area. Proceed with caution.
Don't hurt me, please.
Provide cover.
Moving up.
What do I do?
Ram and clear.
Switch. Switch with me.
Down, I want to see hands.
Come out and it can all
Open on the right.
Hands up, do it now.
Good work.
We both know I'm not going in.
Good here. You're in my spot. They're down.
On my 6.
On you. Entry
gotta
team
help
to
the
top.
others.
Got
Talk
one down.
reporting.
Entry team to top. Element is down
Make them
and needs
stable
evac.
and proceed with mission.
Element to talk. Got a
This is Talk.
suspect down.
Notify trailer.
Excuse me? Who shot the civilian?
Dynamic movement. Move and clear.
Swap. Let's go.
Oh, that's a big hole.
Fuck. Oh, fuck.
Police, get down.
No, I ain't moving.
Get down on the ground slow.
No way.
I have to cuff you for our safety.
Got shit. You fuck down. Gonna have to admit I'm here.
They got it. Check in the area. Cuffed and
How
ready.
many there are?
Element to talk.
Entry team, this is Talk. Move on.
Fall in behind me.
You got point.
We got a situation.
Get back on the couch, but no. Had to be fucking around.
Post up on the right.
Moving up.
Move in and clear with gas.
Swap. EF out. I'm close. Police. Contact down.
Sheesh.
Fall in behind me. Red team. Move in. Clear the room.
Got it.
Blue team. Fall in.
Got you 6.
Open and clear.
Confirmed. I'll get it.
Gas didn't even spread that far.
Red. The trap.
Suspect cuffed and secured.
I got it.
I got it.
Got rid of it.
Cuffed and
Get
ready.
down on your knees.
You're my way,
Searching
sir.
the area.
Security. I've read a couple of these.
Fall in.
Right with you. Gonna pack it up.
It's good to go.
I'll get it.
Secured. Suspect, you get it safe.
Move in and clear.
Roger. Going in.
Got an opening here.
Blue.
Nothing here, sir.
Enter the room and clear.
Moving
Stay
into
on me.
place.
Give me a peek on the door.
Acknowledged.
Fuck you!
Multiple people. Not holding anything.
You gotta find them, please.
Red team.
Make sure they're okay.
Split the stack and provide cover.
How could you do this? Gotta move.
Move in and clear it.
10-4.
Hands up! Do it now!
It's like they just finished filming.
Now! Come out with your hands up! LSPD! Come out! Come out! And get down! Come out!
Come out and get down! Come out now!
Go fuck yourself.
Ken White.
LSPD!
No way.
Let me see those hands!
Nothing.
Pump your head! Hands on your head! Do it now!
Checking the
Yeah, I don't think he was going to resist.
Trailers are standing by.
Get down now!
Police!
Drop
Get
your
down!
weapon! Stay down!
Hands up! Drop to your knees!
Please let me go.
On me! Move!
I'm with you. I'll get him ready.
Moving into handcuff.
My wife was hurt. Is she okay?
Team to talk. Civilian
Talk to
restraint.
entry team. Trailers ready.
Oh no, there's definitely someone there.
I almost got one. Fuck, I need an ambulance.
Post up and cover the area.
In position.
Door is good.
Get the door and move in.
That's affirmative.
Breaching. Opening on the left.
Proceed with mission.
Suspect down here. Need tabs ASAP. Checking.
What is aiming?
You win, Chief.
Element to talk. One
Element,
civilian.
this
Provide
is
support.
Doc.
Begin a
I'm
search.
notified.
Secure any
Medical.
contacts.
Squad mate ain't helping.
Enter and clear.
Stacking.
LSPD, don't move!
Swap with me. Move, move, move. Opening on the right. Got an opening up ahead.
Post
Check
up and cover.
out chandelier. Good.
Fuck you. Stay out of there.
Move in and clear.
Confirmed.
Where is he going?
Might stick out. I got nothing here. Early morning traffic downtown is an area for any contact. Securing.
Stay on me.
I'm with you. Got it back. Good to go. Evidence secured.
Zip him up.
Cuffing. Suspect cuffed and secure.
Split the door.
Ready.
Move in. Clear it.
I'm on it.
Move! Move! Opening on the right.
Nothing.
Get down! I want to see you. Get on the ground! Now! Hands up above your head! Turn around and stay still. We're not here for you. Talk. Civilian restrained. Provide support on me.
Trailers incoming. Proceed with caution.
Hands on your head! Now! Keep your hands up! Split and cover.
All right.
Open and clear.
All right. Switch with me. Let's go! Got an opening up ahead. Out of the way, sir. Looks clear over here, boss. I got nothing here. Looks clear over here,
Stack
boss.
up left side.
Got it.
I got nothing.
On me. Move.
Got you 6.
Post up on the left.
Affirmative.
Let's move. Provide support.
Too
I
crowded.
got you.
I can hear something on the other side. I knew it.
Stack up on the left.
Into place.
On me.
I got you.
Ram the door. Bang the room.
In position.
You are not in
I'm on
position.
6.
Got you 6.
I think it's too crowded. Hang on. Unless I'll do it, actually.
Copy. I'm gonna take another look.
Entry team to talk. Suspect is
This is
deceased.
Talk. Notifying trailers.
Zipped up. Got it back. Evidence secured.
Post up right side.
Copy. Damn it. Locked.
Split the stack.
On it.
Tell him to come here.
Deploy C2, then flashbangs. Clear the room.
Ready. Now it's a party.
All right. Cover your ears, boys.
Good. Setting it in.
Open it on the right.
Police, hands up!
Get 'em ready.
Get
It's
down
clear over
now!
here. This is for everyone's safety.
Empty over here. No contact.
Civilians ready. Civilians ready to go.
Ready to go. Talk. Entry
Suspect
team.
secured.
to lead.
Suspecting custody.
Fall in
Ready for
behind me.
transport.
On you.
Element to talk. We have
Talk
one
to
civilian
lead.
down.
Tag them and keep moving.
Split the stack on this door.
Acknowledged.
You're in my way, sir.
Coward. Go after a fat
No dice on the door.
What did I say about talking?
C2, then flash it.
Affirmative. Good to go. Cover your ears, boys. Ready and explosive. I'll do it.
Let me see those hands!
Lots of places to hide.
Police, get down!
Down on the ground! Move! Police, get your
Check in
hands
the
up!
I got it. Empty over here. No problem.
Like Alex.
Empty over here. No contact. We're with the LSPD.
You have to get my children out!
Need to talk.
That C
New entry team.
that C4 only
Objective.
Fall in.
that C4 only blew up one side of the door.
Stack up right side.
I'm good to go.
Move and clear.
Swap with me.
Going in!
Nothing here, sir.
Red, use your tools on that lock.
Multi-tool ready.
Got it. We're good.
LSPD,
Hands up now!
don't move!
Drop
Jesus, I'm going!
this protocol.
Make me!
I didn't do anything!
Hey, it's either that or I pepper spray her.
Individual in
Trailer
custody.
standing by.
Open it on the left.
Excuse me, I couldn't shoot.
You are clear to proceed.
I'm out, motherfucker!
Restart, because friendly squads don't know what to do next. Hey, I couldn't even shoot because my gun was being held upwards. Ooh, how I hate that sometimes. And I was ready to do a hip fire.
You got a point.
Oh, they're so dead. I'm not giving them any
Just
mercy.
hearing that along with the current hostage situation, trapped may be present. Be careful. Proceed with your mission.
This is one of those places only the political elite can get access to, huh?
Why are you doing this?
Post up.
10-4.
Ram and clear.
Got it. Busting down the door. Me.
Contact is down.
Civilians have been taken hostage.
Got him.
Post up left side.
The suspects have taken hostages.
Civilian restrained.
One of the agents attacked my brother.
Move in, bang and clear.
Let's switch.
Hang out.
Far enough, cowboy. Opening on the left. LSPD, don't move.
Now! Put the weapon down!
Reed, you're tough. We got a suspect here.
Clean house. We'll take them out.
This is a grenade, so no one can have it.
Officer, that is not how you want to approach a hostage situation.
Civilian is good to go.
Curing.
Compliant.
Checking.
Safe.
Stay on me.
Behind you.
Red team, pick the lock. Blue.
Multi-tool ready.
Open the door, clear it.
Unlocked.
Red, get the door and move in.
Doing it.
What's clear over here, boss?
Nothing here, sir.
Sweeping.
Why does it take so long for them to shoot him down?
Suspect got a bag. Secured. Civilian is cuffed and good to go.
All teams, on my 6.
Right with you.
Medical assistance.
Sheesh.
The suspects have taken civilians prisoner. Entry team, this is Todd. The suspects have taken hostages.
Hands up above your head.
Team lead has gone.
Ma'am, she stuck her head and as she was getting pushed, and then she lifted her head up. But that's on me. Man, and sometimes even the suspects will just do whatever. I'm not even anywhere near them. Ooh, yeah, that's right. I'm not giving, like I said, I'm not giving them any mercy.
Put your hands up. Police, get down. Down on your knees.
Why is she barefooted?
Trapped. Proceed with extreme caution.
I hate when that happens. I'm like so ready to pull the trigger on that guy's head, but no. They pull a fast one on me and a civilian does something stupid. Damn civilian ducks her head and then she pulls her head up. Hey Ratchet, what's up? Ooh, how I hate that so much.
Get back. Police, get down. Do it. Police, hands on your head. Hands up. Drop the weapon. Police, hands up now. Drop the weapon and get police, get down.
No problem. Put the gun down.
Drop the weapon and drop it now.
Drop your
Drop the weapon now. Drop the weapon now.
Your hands out there.
Let me see those hands. Hands
It's
up.
over.
Put
You
your
hear me?
hands
Get
up.
down.
Above your head. Turn around. Keep your hands up.
Cops!
Good news, I finally got the Samara story done
Get some
last
sleep
night.
after this.
Excellent.
Talk reporting. We're ready.
Kim, like, I got the area.
That means you got to witness the false god. The doctors experiment on Scaramouche by creating him into a, false god.
Disarming trap.
So I'll take it that you met the doctor. Or then again, you encounter him before even the final fight.
You won't leave this building alive.
On me. Move.
Got your 6.
But rather the negotiations that Nadhira and the doctor made. Balladeer fight was hard. Did you had a Dendro character? It's hard at first, yes, but I think after some repetitions, and you're definitely gonna do that with certain character grind.
Needs you to move.
Yeah, you'll get used to the fight, or even better, you could just play co-op.
Blue.
Oh shoot, wait, hold on. Yeah, I know you're right there. You.
Moving into handcuffs.
Sir,
Searching the area.
Pick the lock.
Multi-tool ready. It's not working. Now.
Anyways, yeah.
Unlock it. Provide support.
I got you.
Use your tools on that lock.
I'll unlock it.
Yeah, I think it's safer to just play in co-op. Just and once you get the hang of the fight,
Open the door.
it'll be easy. So easy you might end up doing it yourself.
All teams. Red.
But make sure if when you are playing co-op, make sure any one of your teammates are using a Dendro character.
Talk to lead. Roger, trailers inbound.
No Dendro, then everybody dies.
Move in and clear.
Moving up.
Gold.
Nothing like a good book.
Going in.
Police, hands up! Stay down and turn around. Stay calm.
Nothing.
It's no fair.
Entry team to talk.
Entry
Civilians
team,
secured.
finish talk. We're ready for 'em.
Blue team, stay on me.
What was it? Oh yeah, now that you've done the Balladeer fight, soon you're going to encounter. You're gonna deal with his character story quest,
Red team.
and then at that point, you will see more about the Scaramouche's
Going into cuff.
backstory, and
Like they just got.
what was it? Even though you don't get the character, of course, because you have to do the gotcha when his banner comes back. By the end of his story quest, you are given the choice to name him however you like, and then the game will give you an item in case you ever want to change it. But if I recall, it's a one-time use. Either do those character stories I haven't done yet. Oh, you better do them. Not only do you get to experience character lores, and given the chance to even play as them, there's Primo Gems on the line. Oh, and as such, speaking of character trials, yeah. So when you do those character story quests, yeah, you get to try them out. But I'm just gonna give you a heads up. But I barely have vague memories of this. For the Balladier's story character, you will have to fight the mech again, but only as the Wanderer. That will be his new name. Alone, by the way, but yeah, no pressure, because it's like one of those scripted moments. And no, you don't need a Dendro. It's a scripted moment where Wanderer faces his evil self, and yeah.
Got it back.
But at the very least, again, the idea is just to understand his playstyle,
This is
more or less.
so no one gets hurt. Cuff and ready.
My shoulder.
Entry team to talk. Civilian
Lead, this is talk.
secured.
Send 'em.
Keep your hands up. Put your hands up. Down on your guard. Get on the ground now. Hands up now. Drop to your knees.
I'll get him ready. I have to do this.
Civilian, ready to go.
Yes, cuffs, ma'am. The last time I left a civilian without cuffed, that person ran out and got into a crossfire. Minus 200 points.
What do you want?
Wait.
Red. Can you get the lock?
I'll unlock it.
As for me, I just recently finished, I want to say,
We're good.
most of the quests as of now.
Post up and cover the area.
On it.
And I think I've, no, there's a lot of treasure chests Oculus is still to collect. So, not done, but I guess in a way I would call it the fun part of the exploration. You know, when story quests and world quests are done, the real fun begins with the exploration, using the compass to find every chest, Oculus, and such. And I say the fun part about that is you get primo gems. Even though, common chests only give you like 2, but it's still worth it.
Post up and cover.
I'm good to go.
Alright, everyone ready?
Gold team, go, go, go.
Going in! Hands in the air!
Hands on your head, move. Hands on your head, do it now. Police, get your hands up.
Good here.
Someone's in here.
Check out the chandelier.
Got your back.
Red team. Open and flash.
Getting into place. We're with the police.
Copy, you're ready for top.
Notifying
Good to
trailer.
go.
Elemental stop. Let civilian down.
I had 2 agents with me. They ran off to find everyone else.
Opening on the right.
Nothing.
Anyone there?
Looks clear over here, boss.
I swear it's coming from upstairs or down here. Alright, hold on.
Hands are clear. Dynamic movement. Move and clear.
Let's switch.
Provide support on me.
Behind you.
How should I do this?
Fuck's sake.
No, it's definitely coming from upstairs. Someone's camping by the balcony.
God. Oh, God.
Police, down on the ground. Stack up.
Doing it.
Dynamic movement. Flash and
Switch
clear.
with me. Flash.
Did you even throw that properly, sir?
Nothing here, sir.
LSP!
Oh, okay.
Get down!
Turn around. Keep your hands up.
Put your hands up! Police! Don't move!
He ran around.
Talk. Suspect
Son of a
clear.
bitch.
Great work, entry team.
I'll
Keep it up.
drag it. Civilians ready to go.
On me. Move.
On your 6.
I'm actually feel relieved that I've done the latest stories and not do them on the last minute. So now it's just a game of waiting for the next event, story, which, if I'm not mistaken, will be the Lantern Rite. It's gonna be a while though, but hey, on the bright side, at least this means I can grind for stuff while I wait. Oh shoot. How am I gonna do this? Wait, disarm trap.
Get rid of it.
Copy.
Oh,
Moving
from the other side. Don't get caught, or I'm gonna start shooting through the wall.
Stack up left side.
In position.
And speaking of events, there's not the 7-day login event has begun, which I'm sure you already knew by now. And then by starting from January 30th, I believe. I think it even says it on the same page. Starting from the 30th for the next 4 days, I think. Be sure to check your in-game mailbox, for they will drop in thank you Primo Gems, which should stack up to a total of 1,600 Primo Gems. So that, along with the 7-day login, that's a total of 20 free polls if you stack it up all together. Should I throw a flashbang? Hang on, wait. Oh, yeah.
Open and clear with flashbangs.
Affirmative. Flashlock with me.
Ah!
Put your fucking hands up!
That's all I
Hands
got.
up now! Put your hands up! Get down! Now. Police, drop your weapons! Hands up!
Get ready to
Suspect isn't
sleep with
going
the
anywhere.
fucking lights on.
Yeah, no, I know that animation. He was not ready to surrender. He was ready to.
I'm curious how you're gonna write your report.
Disable that weapon.
10-4. Evidence secured.
He was not gonna throw hands.
Making it safe.
Wait. I swear, there's a statue up there. I keep thinking it's their shoulder.
Securing. Got a bag.
Talk. Civilian is dead.
Talk. Notifying.
Stack up on the left.
That's affirmative.
You're way out of your league.
I'm going go looking for chests when I'm reached the max level reputation region. Mondstadt is done. Leeway next is Leeway. Oh yeah, you know I know later regions don't do reputations, but they have like a different form of it.
Dynamic movement, gas and clear.
Deploying CS.
Keep an eye out. I have someone opening up ahead.
Oh,
I got nothing here.
I don't like
Under the bed.
I
Nothing
don't,
here, sir.
I don't like this standoff.
Empty over here. No
Securing the
contact.
area for any contacts.
I miss doing reputations. They were
You assholes are playing checkers.
They were a pretty fun activity to do on a weekly basis. But once you reach to level max, pretty much you move on to the next region.
On me.
Gotcha 6.
Red team. Disable it.
I got it. Safe, won't go off.
Oh shoot. That was not the bounce I was wanted.
Post up. Blue. Provide support.
Behind you.
It's open. We're good to go.
You think they're gonna believe you?
Post up on the right.
Getting into position.
Red. Let's move. All teams.
Let's go.
Blue team.
Open it
Enter
on
the
the
room
right.
clear.
Open it on the left.
I'm going. LSPD, don't move. Talk. Contact down.
Talk.
Here.
Coroner standing
Sweet.
by.
Securing the area for any contacts.
Red team, on my 6.
Right with you.
Get down and keep your hands up.
Do it!
Cuffing. Police!
Fuck! Shit!
Drop the gun. Stand hard.
Gold.
I got cops. Evidence
Stay on me.
Got your back.
Gold team.
Suspect cuffed and secure. Lead to top. Suspect in custody.
Keep going.
Making it safe.
Post up and cover the area.
Roger that.
Blue team. Get back here, asshole.
Ready to hit through safe.
Post up on the left.
Roger that.
Shish.
Cover this area. Red team.
Mano a mano. What do you say?
Cover the area.
All right, everyone ready?
Go, go, go.
Let's switch.
Let's go!
Opening
Out the
on
way,
the
sir.
left. Got an opening here.
Blue. All
Opening on
teams.
the right.
Red, do something.
Fall in behind me.
Empty over here. No contact.
Always because. Of course.
Thinking.
I didn't pay attention. I didn't hear him say it was locked. Oh, there were 2 of them.
Secure the gun. Fall in behind me.
On you. Got him.
Turn around. Stay here. Do not get in our way.
Help me, please!
Entry team, this is TOC. Continue mission.
All right, all threats have been neutralized, secured. Let's go find the rest of the civilians. Next time, I better pay attention to what Red Team says.
Hands up. Down on your knees.
Don't hurt me!
Down on the ground.
I'll get them ready. We're going to sort everything out.
Lead the
Civilian is
dog.
ready.
Civvy is ready.
Element to
TOC.
top.
Send them our
Civilian
way.
is ready to go.
Man, that's one sturdy door. I don't think I checked that other room.
You won't leave this building alive.
What the hell are you doing? All right, nope. Oh, there you are.
On your head. Now. Down on your knees. Get down.
to me!
You don't want the pepper spray.
Got it.
Mom, this is bullshit!
Talk.
Civilian is
TOC
secured.
reporting. Proceed with mission.
Oh, there's still another civilian somewhere. Also, where was he? I checked the bathroom.
Ground. Now get down. I want to see
Get us out of
hands.
here!
Turn around and stay still. Arrest him.
I got it.
You're not in trouble. Don't worry.
Cuffing dog. Civilian
TOC.
is secured.
TOC
Civilian
here.
is secured.
Trailers inbound.
Sheesh. Oh, but I think, speaking of reputations, I think I should give you a heads up on Natlan. I know that's still farther ahead. That's after Fontaine. But the way how reputations are handled in Natlan, rather than all commissions handled in one region, it's in multiple areas. Because if you remember in Natsland, Natsland has like various tribes, right? So I think there's a total of what, 6? Yeah. So it sounds like a lot, but because they're divided, the tasks are for each one, it's kind of like bare minimum. But altogether, in a way, that's still kind of like one whole reputation in one region. And no, you don't get to do them all at once, because as you progress through the story, you're introduced to each of those tribes. So you unlock one reputation section, one after another, as you explore Natlan. Again, it sounds like a lot, but no. You can just you take your time with them. There's not a lot to do, and the reputations in that one are handled a little differently. It was at that point is when Hoyoverse started to change how reputations would be handled. You still do hunt enemies, but the newest one is doing side quests.
Alvarez, please call switchboard. Chief Alvarez, please.
And the side quest reputations are actually strings of continuity, like it's like a part 1, part 2, part 3 kind of thing. I don't know how it's structured now, because back then you wouldn't be able to do the strings of side quests in one go. You would have I had to wait until a month later, like one update after another, to get for the next reputation side quest to be available. I would imagine though, since now it's all released, I think there will be a moment where that particular reputation side quest might be halted, because it will tell you a character of this side story is involved in the main story, so you have to complete the main story before doing this. At least that's my guess. Like, I assume there are moments. In fact, I think Fontaine, you'll encounter those moments where you can't do certain side quests until you complete the main quest, because characters are this and that character is involved. I think it's just for the sake of like continuity. And yes, there are moments where sometimes some side quests will give you a warning on spoilers, and then you can choose to still do the side quest, or you don't have to, and you just put it on hold until you do the main quest. Again, there are moments where quests do cross paths, and then some restrictions will be placed. All right, I'm gonna switch games. Hang on a second. Getting all S rank in Ready or Not is crazy difficult. But at least I get the enjoyment of shooting them with a pepper ball. And then I see them dancing and coughing. Yeah, it serves them right. Hey, it's either that or to get a bullet, and all I hear them is screaming. Nah, once you get S rank, then you can go back to just using lethal weapons. But I plan on getting the DLC, because I heard the DLC gets better. They give you new weapons to play with and new levels to tackle. And one of them involves a natural disaster. I don't know how. I don't know the context, why a SWAT team has to get involved with a natural disaster, but okay. Oh yeah, I have discovered a nearby one of those video game vintage stores that sells a bunch of classic consoles. And yeah, this whole time, I came across it whenever I would drive around, but I wasn't convinced that it was a vintage video game store until I looked it up recently. And yeah, yeah, it's like one of those stores that sells really old classic games. I wouldn't be surprised if they had a Dreamcast, but of course, sold at a high price. Of course. But once I made that discovery, I was like going through my closet and I was like, yeah, you know, I got the Xbox One S. I don't even use that. And now I'm currently debating if I should also sell my Wii U, because that too is just sitting there in my closet. But I don't know. I know that it's gonna be one of those moments of I'm gonna regret it if I sell it. But to be fair, I don't even have that many Wii U games anymore. I either sold them or gave them to my relatives or something. Right now, the only Wii U games, physical Wii U games I have is Ninja Gaiden 3, Star Fox Guard, and Smash Brothers for Wii U. And considering Smash Ultimate exists, why even go back to Wii U? And Ninja Gaiden 3 is practically, it's re-released in the Ninja Gaiden Master Collection. So it's like, you know, what's the point of owning the Wii U version? Heck, isn't it, the Master Collection is on the Switch 1. But if I'm gonna sell my Wii U, I'm gonna have to do a factory reset. And plus, you have to remember, the eShop on the Wii U is non-existent. Nintendo, you know, they shut it down. No eShop availability for the Wii U, so, but at the very least, you can still kind of like re-download any games. Which I can't even remember what games I bought on the Virtual Console. I keep thinking to myself, did I get the Metroid Prime trilogy? Well, even if I did, not like I have any interest in going back since I have the remastered and 4. And who's to say that Retro won't port 2 and 3? It's not out of the question, is it? Anyways, that's for me to decide. Oh no, that's somebody at the basement. Yeah. But oh yeah, and I guess a good place to sell my amiibos. I have 41 amiibos to sell, but of course, the smartest play would be to ask for a quote from the store owner. How much would they sell amiibos for?
the gig's alright. Food's decent. So the people here are just fuck!
Some here are just fuck! Ma'am, you didn't see anything. I didn't do it. Oh wait, there's my target. Corporal! Alright, perfect.
Tango, move to my position. Light 'em up.
Light him up!
Syndicate member eliminated. Done, 47.
Nice pun. Oh, they even try to flank me. How dare they try to play smart?
That's a little harsh, isn't it? A total ban?
Oh shoot!
Will surely be a blow to the syndicate.
Alright, the lady.
You've spread fear up in the syndicate. You should get back to the safe house. I'll contact you later.
Another update from the one and only Hota Studios. No, nothing about Tower Fantasy. Still the same shit, different day. But no. Their latest game, they still have no release date, but instead they're doing yet another testing. Registration testing kind of thing. What did they call it? They call it a co-test. Yeah, I don't know what that means. But in their latest trailer, you know what? I'll give them credit where it's due. I can see why they don't have a release date, because their latest trailer practically shows not only can you use a drone, like, you know, those like gyro little drones that you can buy on electronic stores. Yeah, you can use a drone and you can actually explore the open world very sky high. And yeah, basically the trailer was just showing how massive the world is. Very modern take. It's kind of like yeah, modern city, I guess I will just call it that. And then just like in some Asian countries and downtowns, you can see like anime being played on the screen. Lots of bright lights at night. I think there's even a, what's his name? There was a, like a, what was it? A Ghibli Studio reference, Spirited Away. Like there's like a tram that goes in the water or something like that. But yeah, pretty massive open world, I'll give them that. But the fact that it's still yet another testing, yeah, I mean, it's still free to play, but I ain't sold on it. And the fact that they still don't have a release date, yeah, sorry, Hoto Studios, but I know you're busy and all, and that massive open world says everything, but, you know, at the end of the day, big, massive open world doesn't mean good game. You need to back it up with, well, practically everything else. Exploration, gameplay, and the gacha itself. But I heard that their latest game is not going to have gacha. Or, more or less, they're going to play it fair. I guess that's why Tower Fantasy decided to ditch the gacha and make a dedicated server where you can just, on a daily basis, when you log in, just do a roulette of characters that you can get, but you can only get one. I mean, you can only do one roulette at a time. Fret not, though, if you get the same character in the roulette, they actually give you a refund on the spot and be like, oh, you can retry again because we know you already have this character. Which is nice and all, but yeah, you're gonna still need to try harder, Hota. And speaking of trying hard, I'm gonna be really honest here. Star Rail has started to become very stale on me. I'm not even at the latest story. I'm like 3 stories behind. And they're already, the Star Rail team is already getting prepped for the next update. I think it's 4.0 or something. Or, yeah. And, man, I'm sorry to say, but they're just like alternative versions of the existing characters. And it's not like a 4-star, 5-star transition. It's just alternative versions of them with different elements and different types that they are. I mean, don't get me wrong. I still do love the character designs. But I think the whole turn-based combat is now, in the current state of it, it's now becoming a little bit stale on me. I do like some turn-based combat, but now I think Honkai Star Rail needs a huge change. Or additions? Yeah, additions. I think that would be a better word. And I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, but I think Honkai Star Rail definitely needs, for a turn-based RPG game, the combat definitely needs to change into a timed hit RPG. And I'm sure you know what kind of games I would refer to in that regard. No witnesses. Alright, where am I? 3rd floor. Okay. So yeah, that in my opinion, I think Honkai needs that. But even if they change the combat, oh sorry, before I get to that, another thing that they should add is being able to use healing items and blocking, I guess, if you want to like skip a turn, or even if we're talking like time hits. Then yeah, timed blocks would be nice, or a dodge mechanic. Imagine a parry mechanic. Like Expedition 33. No, I won't freeze. Wow, what a pose. Blah 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 blah. Oh, I need to do poison and such. Yeah, and it's funny when you think about it. Like most RPG game, turn-based RPG games have like those kind of commands. You have an attack, magic, skill, item usage, escaping, blocking, defense mode, whatever you want to call it nowadays. And yeah, Honkai does not have that. That's like pretty much the most basic commands to have in your turn-based RPG games. Well, except for Pokemon. I mean, Pokemon has a different form of blocking. What's that skill called? Protect? Or at least a way to no, it's pretty much the same actually. Pokemon doesn't have blocking. But there are moves that that pull off that similar stunt. But at least you can use healing items. Why Honkai Star Rail doesn't have it? I don't know. Somebody at Honkai probably thought, you know, it's still a mobile game. It doesn't need these commands. We just need attack, skill, and that's it. Kind of lame if you ask Mai. So yeah, even with those changes, here comes my point of view on, how do I say it? Oh, they found him. Look how he's doing that pelvic thrust on the stone fence. Anyway, sorry. What was I? Oh yeah. So even if they made those changes or additions to the combat, it does not help. But the way how Honkai Star Rail feels restricted. And I'll elaborate on that later. I just want to get it all out of my system. So consider this as just me yapping, complaining. You can ignore it. Or you can sit back and just listen to my nonsense. But yeah, I'm gonna put that on hold for now. I cannot multitask. Oh, there he is.
Man, I got a disturbance. Looking into it.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Excellent work, 47. You've spread fear within the syndicate. Get back to the safe house. I'll be in touch.
My parting gift. Oh shoot, right. I can't bring down this briefcase. What is with this game and the way how everybody's ragdoll bodies just limp like that? Where's that flashing coming from? Oh, there. It's hard to see the photographer amongst the crowd. The fake crowd, I should say. Those are not NPCs. Those are just fake ones. Anyway, so yeah. The Honkai Star Rail. So, even if they change the gameplay for better or for worse, because I'm sure people don't mind the current combat that it is now. But in my opinion, it needs more. It needs to be engaging. Why do you think people enjoy Mario RPG or what was it? Expedition 33. Heck, if you even go think back on Pokemon Gen 1 or even Gen 2, whichever was your first Pokemon game, let's be honest here. Even though it was like a simple turn-based game, there's been a moment where whether it's catching Pokemon or landing an attack, we've all done this. We've all done the pressing A or holding B ritual, and we always think it works. Like, yeah, you remember when we used to catch Pokemons, and we always on the playground tell our classmates, you have to hold B so it guarantees a catch. And what's funny is that in decades later with Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, in a way there's a timed catch now. Like if you remember how Let's Go Pikachu catching mechanic works, it's similar to Pokemon Go. There's like this ring when that starts off big and then shrinks. When you catch the Pokemon when the ring is small, then it guarantees like a high chance of catching them. So that's what I mean. Even though as a turn-based game, we had that sense like pressing buttons might actually work. And now with games like Mario RPG that came out in 1996, you know, there's a game, an RPG game where rather than just staring at characters doing things like the first Final Fantasy on the NES, Mario RPG made you or taught you in a tutorial that, hey, you have to actually press buttons in order to do additional damage or watch out for incoming attacks. And Mario RPG, even in the remake, there's now like a perfect attack where your attacks now do an AoE. And then there's two types of blocking. There's regular blocking where you'll still get chip damage, and then there's perfect blocking where you don't get any. And then don't get me started on the 100 jump challenge. I still can't do that, not even in the remake. I heard they made it easy in the remake, but it's still like iframes. I can't even do it. But anyways, that's why I think that's something that I personally want Honkai Star Rail to have. But I know people would be on two forums about that. One would say, yeah, I would like that so I could be more engaged instead of just selecting auto battle. But on the other, yeah, I'm sure people wouldn't want that. They just want to select auto battle. Yeah, you know, the opposite. They just want the game to play itself. Like, and I get it because that's a lot of mobile games nowadays. But in my opinion, mobile game or not, I think auto battles they just take away the fun. On the other hand, as a mobile game, it makes sense because you're probably playing with one hand or you just want to do something on the side. I get that. I played mobile games. I know what I'm talking about. And the problem that I do see why Honkai Star Rail wanted to go for a simple 2-button command is because people are playing it on mobile. It's not just a PC and PlayStation game. Just imagine how some mobile phone users would be annoyed by that. You have to like press button prompts, I guess, anywhere on the screen. And if you select auto battle, no, in fact, I say if they were going to add in button prompts, timed hits, timed blocks, get rid of the auto battle. But what's funny is, and another thing to remove, remove both, is the speed of the game. So Honkai does have like that little toggle where you can speed up the battle, speed up the animation. And let me tell you, the so-called times 2 speed it's by everybody's point of view, that should be the game's normal speed. Because if you don't turn on the double speed, apparently to Honkai Star Rail, to them the normal speed is slow-mo. Like, I kid you not, if you actually see how the game combat looks like in its normal speed, you're gonna start questioning, like, how is that considered normal when everybody looks like they're going like 1x4 speed in Smash Brothers training mode? That's what the normal speed is like in Honkai Star Rail's combat. Everybody is going in slow-mo. And is that supposed to be thrilling? No. So that's why when you boost up the speed, it's like, wow, the ×2 speed, that should be the normal speed. It's like ZZZ and Genshin's level of speed. I don't know. Somebody at Honkai, somebody in the Honkai desk probably is suffering from insomnia. No offense to them. But yeah, I think they need better sleep. They deserve it. But even with all those changes and such, this is where I draw the line against Honkai Star Rail. So, first off, let me tell you, just remind you all, I was there when the game came out on PlayStation. It first came out on PC and mobile. PlayStation came a couple of months later. So, in a way, not exact, but in a way, I was there in its first year. And I enjoyed it. I loved the rich characters, the story, the gacha, and even some of the post-game stuff that you can do. You know, just like in Genshin, there's the Spiral Abyss. ZZZ has the Shiyu defense. So Honkai has that, of course. Stuff that you can earn extra Stellar Jades. But as the years went by, somehow, some way, the Honkai team, because the game itself was getting too popular, they started making changes and decided to expand their story. First, it started off like a 2-hour experience, and then it became like 2.5, 3 hours. And the latest story now, the 3 point whatever, in the new planet or computer, Amorphous. I mentioned this before, but according to some folks, the playtime for that story will take you about 30 hours. 30 hours. That's crazy. And it's free content, yes. But the way how Honkai Star Rail structures its latest story is just, you have to pay attention to everything. But I couldn't. I did my best, okay? But here was the problem that started back in Penacony, the previous world, previous planet, where they started introducing like these moments where you will play through the story on one character's perspective, and then suddenly you'll switch to another. And then there's like this all back and forth. Why? It's just so they can create exposition. And, story explaining. It's kind of like the latest story right now in Genshin. How they're like, the story bounces from one perspective to another. But at least in that story, in Genshin's story with Noncrate, it made sense because the gang were all multitasking, divide and conquer. Star Rail was not doing that. It was just like, this is what the Trailblazer is doing. Oh, okay, now let's go focus on this character who's doing something else that eventually will intertwine with the Trailblazer. Which, again, it makes sense. But, oh my god, you want to know why these stories take so long? It's not the combat, it's the heavy dialogue. And yes, we just went through that with with Genshin. But between Genshin and Star Rail, in my opinion, I think Star Rail takes home the trophy for Honkai Star Rail is a light novel game in disguise. Like, you know those light novel games where all you do is just read text, listen to the voice actor's voice actress, look at still images, look at this PNG character anime waifu with multiple expressions. That's what I got out of with Star Rail. Like, again, I didn't mind the dialogue in the first and a half year, but when Penacony was introduced, that's when I was like slowly realizing I had to pay attention to the story, but I'm falling asleep because when do I get to the point of the action? When does this exposition stop? When will these characters get to the point? Like, I understand what it is. You're trying to build tension, hype, and whatever. But why do I need to have 500 texts of knowing this backstory? Why do I need to have another 500 of characters just trying to lift the mood and be funny? No, I don't want that. I mean, that's why eventually Honkai gets a skip button. And the skip does give you a summary of the story. Like, you see that with ZZZ. But even with the skip button, I gave 0 fudge cakes. I just, at that point, right at the in the new world after Penacony, I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna bother. If I just need to get to the combat. Deal's done. But then, 30 friggin' hours. And most of that is just characters standing there talking to each other with only 30 seconds of CGI cutscenes and then another 500 page of dialogue. It's like, and I mentioned this before, even the Honkai story writers admitted that they pretty much made the story a little too complicated. Now, somebody will say, the fan base, the hardcore fans will say, it's not that complicated. That's like a Dark Souls player telling a newbie Dark Souls is not hard. But that newbie understands how Dark Souls plays. In my case, I understand Honkai loves to throw out lore, exposition, and character lores and backstories, behind the scenes stuff, but you don't always have to do that. Sometimes you just need to get to the point, because if you drag on this dialogue for 3, 5, 10 hours, you're going to start losing, people are going to start losing interest. People will lose track of what just happened. And sometimes they have to look back on like the log, you know, like in light novel games where you can like look through previous dialogues just to understand or catch up or remind yourself what happened. And that's not even the worst part. Oops. That's not even the worst part. The worst part is the restrictions that I mentioned. So, first off, let me just say, yes, Genshin does have restrictions as well. Like, some bosses will tell you, domains and bosses will tell you, hey, you got to make sure you have a Cryo and Electro in your team, or a Dendro and Pyro, or whatever. Yes, that I can understand. It's supposed to give you advantages, or you want to make sure you bring in the right element, because if you bring in fire and you're up against a fire resistant enemy, well, yeah, then you have to do physical damage, but your physical damage is bad, and thus you have to back out and swap out characters. That I get, and that's all a standard for gacha games. There's always like certain levels that will tell you, hey, make sure you bring that character or unit or whatever type. But at the same time, and I can say this with confidence because, hello, I played the game for five years. Sometimes, even with those restrictions, I could still bring in a character that is not part of the meta, or hell, sometimes I can even go against the restrictions wishes and be like, yeah, well, screw the restrictions. I will I will bring in whatever character I like. And yeah, sure, the battle will drag on because I didn't bring in the right character, or element, but if I manage to win against the boss domain, I win. I still achieved it. And when it comes to the open world, it feels more fun. There's more freedom to just let you pick out a character that you have and freely explore, fight enemies. But of course, yes, when there comes a situation where there is like an enemy resistant to an element, like again, fire and pyro, then just switch. It's a quick switch, or just don't use that character and use somebody else that you currently have in your party. Now, compare that to Honkai. First off, the obvious. You need to have a healer in your team. Why? Because since the game doesn't have a command to have a healing item, which, yes, the game does have healing items, but you can only use it outside of combat. Yeah, you need a healer. Because if you have no healers in your RPG games, well, you're fudged. But at least in games like Mario RPG, hey, you don't need to have Peach on your team. You could just use a healing item. What is that? The frog drink that heals everybody. Elixir, because, you know, it's Final Fantasy reference. Or Mega Elixir. And thus, you know, that's why I question why Honkai doesn't have that. So yeah, no healer. Well, now the game punishes you for not having a healer. And then, because of the core mechanic where enemies have like elemental weaknesses, that's where it feels very restricted. Because if say you don't bring in a character where you can basically have an advantage over the enemy that they're weak to, like in this case, let's say ice, where once the game has like a break mechanic where enemies have like a second bar above their HP, that break meter, when it breaks, the enemies are left in a stun state. And then based on whatever element, they get imbued with that debuff. Like if it's ice, they freeze. And then when they get unfrozen, they lose their turn. If it's pyro, then when they wake up from a stun, they get burned, and etc. etc. There's like different vary effects. But when you're using a different character of that element, and the enemy, you know, let's say it's you bring a quantum character, you're up against an ice. The ice enemy will just take minimal damage from that quantum, or sometimes depending on your build, maybe you can one-shot them, or depending on the enemy. But oh my god, whether it's the story or those limited time events, they demand you to use that specific element. Otherwise, the battle will drag on, and you don't get a 3-star in that event. You'll just get 1 star for completing, or maybe none at all. You won't get a triple S rank. You'll just get a D rank or whatever, because you did not bring in the right elemental character. But even when you consider the elemental characters, like even if you bring in the recommended elements, the worst thing that comes after that is the characters. And considering that Honkai is lacking any 4 stars, they're just focusing on 5 stars. And that there's a bunch of 5 stars, and it's like, how do I put it? Some 5 stars will have like some advantages over the other, and then guess what that means? You're forced to do the meta. You have to follow the meta no matter what. Does that sound like fun to anybody? And especially in a turn-based RPG game? Because at least compared to like ZZZ and Genshin, again, both those games do have like moments where you have to have specific characters or elements or whatever. But since they're both action games, hey, guess what you can do in those games? You can dodge, or specific characters can block it. And Honkai, those characters, they can't block. They just stand there, take the hits. And like I said, if you don't bring in the right element, well, you're friggin' screwed. No healer? You're twice as screwed. There's just that restriction right there. I want to be able to pick out a character that I wish I could bring, I want to bring, and have fun. And yes, if there's a moment, like a story scripted moment where I have to bring in specific characters and element, then yes, at least that makes sense. So yeah, like, again, just laying it all out. All of that being said, though, I'm slowly, like, I'm not going to drop the game tomorrow or today. I'm still in a way, I guess I should say, giving it still some chances. Maybe, like, again, at this point, the story, I should just finish whatever that I haven't done yet and just embrace the new planet that comes next for Honkai 4.0 or whatever. Maybe they'll learn their lesson. Maybe it gets better. Maybe they'll finally have a new 4-star character after 1 year of not having one, which is a crime, by the way, in my opinion. But yeah, like I said, maybe it might get better. And if it doesn't, well, I could just stop playing, uninstall the game, because it's freaking 130 gigs now. Or 120, I don't know. Well, that's like a minor issue, but ugh. Honkai needs a rework. Now, I'm not saying like, not the same level as like pull the game, delist it, and then change the entire thing. No, I mean like, sorry, I should rephrase that. The combat just needs to be improved. And the elemental weakness, that can't be helped. That's part of the game's mechanic. That, I mean, as much as I can complain about it, but it's not going to do any favors. It's not going to change. It's one of those, you got to accept it. Just like how cheap From Software's bosses are when it comes to grab moves, and how shitty their frames are. Like, you swear you dodged that, but it's part of the game's mechanic because of the boss has an interesting hitbox. You just gotta learn. You just have to learn to cope, learn to suck it up, and accept it that it's part of the game. But if I were to drop Honkai Star Rail, hey, at least I could confidently say, at least Hoyoverse still has 2 other games that are real-time action-based. And even better, Arknights Enfield is coming up, so I could make that as my 3rd. Assuming it's good, though. I heard it's a lot good, and I'm more or less familiar with Arknights. But will it be like Wuthering Waves, where it starts off good and then starts to get stale on me? Who knows? Although I did hear Arknight Enfield does have like some kind of like building simulation where you can, like, it's a thing even in the mobile game. Oh, that's gonna be fun though. The only thing I'm not thrilled about with Arknight Enfield is that, yeah, just like the original game on mobile, characters rank highest goes to like, what is it, 6 stars. Yeah, you thought 5-star was the rarest? Nah, man, 6. In their game, 6 is the highest.
Bon voyage, 47.
Yeah, I'm not too thrilled about that. But, I mean, I haven't seen how the gacha, like the ratings of star characters work. Like, what's the lowest? As far as I remember in the mobile game, the original Arknights, The lowest is 2. And yeah, trust me, nobody uses a 2-star character. Some would use 3, some would use 4. But at the end of the day, people just end up using 5 and 6 stars. Because, you know, the meta. It's inevitable. But see, this is why I think other mobile games where their character star ratings aren't too complex. Like Genshin and ZZZ only have like 2 ranks for characters. Just 4-star, 5-star, A rank, and S. Downright simple. But but in my opinion, when you start adding like 3-star, 4 stars, and 6 stars, it's like, it might be a little too complex there. No, not a red head, but you'll have a bruised head. Oh wait. Anyways, I think that's enough yapping for Star Rail. Mind you, it is a good game. But I guess after almost 2 years with the game, and gonna be 3 at some point, I think in April. Yeah. I wish, now I could confidently say I wish it could have been a bit more better. I think it was like, it's a case of like Hoyoverse having their ego a bit too high. Like I did say, and no, I wasn't lying when I say that Honkai Star Rail was like their favorite child of all the games they currently have. I mean, mind you, they have 3 Honkai games. You have the Honkai Impact 3rd, the hack and slash game where ZZZ, where it's the pioneer hack and slash game that ZZZ would later adopt. And then you have Star Rail, where it's a turn-based game. And then there's the other Honkai that's going to be like Pokemon. I forgot I don't remember the full name, but it's another Honkai game.
I'm not sure I've seen you before.
I thought the door was going to open from the inside. Get in here. Sorry, no assassins in here. Just one. Should be one more suspect on the way. Anyways, I've heard Nintendo is now currently under pressure. As if the lack of Switch 2 holiday sales wasn't bad enough, dropping to like 30%. Or I think that number goes to all consoles, not just Nintendo. Yeah. Nintendo's feeling it. And see, I made this prediction. There's this, it's like a constant loop. Nintendo makes a good console, and then the next one is bad, and then the next one is good. Good, bad, good, bad. And I think it all started with the GameCube. I mean, don't get me wrong. The GameCube, obviously, I love the GameCube. But it should be clear as muddy water, I guess. Or I don't know why I said that, but yeah, it should be crystal clear that in that generation of consoles, the PS2 was, yeah, the king of all the consoles. And then what do you do when your GameCube lunchbox doesn't do well? Oh, you follow it up with the most innovative hardware known as the Wii. And so much so, it was so innovative that, what was it? Microsoft and Sony wanted to follow that too, with the PlayStation Move and the Xbox Kinect. And yeah, say what you will about those, but hey, Nintendo. I mean, hey, it still created a market thanks to Nintendo's innovation. But yeah, the Wii was pretty much a big success. That's a lookout. Let her rip. What are you, a Beyblade fan? You have a gun. You're not gonna shred my pants, are you? Because I remember Beyblade used to do that. And if you were wearing short shorts, instead of ripped pants, you get cuts. Ugh. And then eventually my school had to ban Beyblades after Pokemon and Digimon cards and Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Anyways, so yeah, what was it? Yeah, the Wii U was the Wii was a success. And what do? You follow it up with a console that made third parties scratching their heads, be like, what do we do with a second screen? What do we do with a touchpad? And oh no, and then ended up with we're not going to support this crap. And so Nintendo, especially Iwata himself had to make a very, very tough decision. Cutting his own salary so that nobody gets fired. And which you gotta commend him for doing that, because yeah, believe me, no CEO would ever do that to save their own employees. Nah. Nowadays, you know what it is? People get cut not just to save money, but to replace them with, AI. Isn't that wonderful? I mean, don't take my word for it. Look at Microsoft. They're all in on the AI marketing. That's why Xbox prices are going to eventually go up. But they're going to blame the consumers. Like right now, after the lack of the holiday season sales, they're going to be like, it's your fault you didn't buy Xboxes. That's why the prices have gone up. And then back and forth, and then consumers be like, no, you made a big mistake, Microsoft, and blah, blah, blah. And then they'll just probably say, it's inflation's fault. Yeah, you know, when they try to fight back. But yeah. Anyways, the Wii U was not a success, so what do you do as a follow-up? You make the Nintendo Switch that revolutionized portable gaming. So much so, it's Microsoft and Sony. No. Sony didn't want to do that, but Microsoft decided to do it. No. First, it was Steam with the Steam Deck. And then for some reason, that's when Microsoft was like, you know what? Better late than never. Let's make our own portable console gaming device. Except the Xbox ROG Ally, as you know, you cannot connect that to the TV. Like how you do that with a Switch. But it shares, similar UI or something like that. I don't know. But yeah. And yeah, of course, after the Wii U's failure, Nintendo really made sure that their next console would be a smashing hit. And if you kind of think back on it, yeah, 2017 was like the glorious day for Nintendo. Glorious years to come with so many third-party support. Frickin' Doom was actually playable. Doom 2016 and even Doom Eternal, which is very commendable.
And who might you hate? Don't.
These aren't my targets, right? No. But process of elimination, figuratively speaking.
Reporting a possible crime scene. I've got a body on the ground. What are you, some kind of troublemaker? Did you...
I guess you could say that. Watch out! Anyways, so even though with the Switch 1 success, what do you do after that? Well, you make an upgrade version. I mean, Xbox and Sony and Microsoft can tell you how they've done that. Or then again, Nintendo has also done that too with the 3DS or the DS Lite, or the DS. There's or even Apple. Apple would tell you like, oh yeah, we've done it many times. People will still buy the shit out of upgraded versions of the current one. All right, no, not her. Which means one of those two. I mean, to be fair, even though it's an upgraded console, but it's not like PS4, PS5, PS4 Pro and PS4, regular PS4, PS4 Pro, or PS5. There's a PS5 Pro, isn't there, right? Yeah. Yeah, no, it's not like that. Switch 2 is a console that's more than just an upgrade. It's practically Nintendo repeating their own mistakes with the Wii U and the Wii. Or Wii to Wii U. But at least the messaging was clear this time, because unlike the Wii U, people thought it was just a peripheral upgrade. How can you call that a peripheral upgrade when it offers you not just the tablet but the whole console? Whoever had that mindset, because it wasn't me, I knew it was like a new console. Nothing about it gave me the message of, oh, it's a peripheral? Must be the moms. Anyways, yeah, history just repeats itself. It just sucks that it had to be like that. But, you know, that's why I say, like, if Nintendo wants to save face with the Switch 2, and mind you, the Switch 2 is not even a year old. That's until July, right? Switch 2 came out last year, July. So, wow, I had to eliminate like almost everybody but one person. Anyways, the only way Nintendo's gonna save the Switch 2, and despite the high pricing, Mario Kart was one thing, but the next following that should be, of course, Smash Brothers. But it might take a while, considering Sakurai, you know, he had been busy since 2022, right? Because remember in one of his videos he mentioned that, oh shoot, he mentioned in one of his video. Oh, I thought I did something bad. He mentioned in one of his videos that he's been working on a game since 2022, and then, as you know, it was Kirby Air Riders. And despite the game, you know, being finished, there's a good chance that there's going to be DLC. So he ain't done. And even if he was done with Kirby Air Riders, from post game content, updates, and of course amiibos.
How are you, sir?
Yeah, I feel like Sakurai would still need to have a clear schedule. Not only and on top of that, commitment. Oh shoot, sorry. And of course, like commitment. Like, is he and will he actually accept the deal to make another Smash? He even said it many times, and yes, it's been echoed 1,000 times. He can never see anybody working on Smash Brothers. He is the only one. And I think even like colleagues outside of Nintendo, like Harada, would also echo that sentiment. Like, Harada would probably tell you. I mean, now that he's retired, even though he's now retired out of Bandai Namco, I mean, at the time, you would say, like, Tekken would be nothing without Harada, or another Tekken game cannot be made without Harada. But now that's going to be, in the current state, an unseeable future. What's going to happen? And could the same be said about Smash Brothers? Well, again, that depends on Sakurai's point of view. Like, if he thinks he can make another game, that's up to him. I didn't do it.
If you don't want that, put it in the trash can, pal.
In my opinion, I don't mind whatever he decides. If he wants to make another Smash himself, I'm fine. I'll be happy. But if he doesn't want to, and Nintendo finds somebody else, well, all I can say is I hope that they know what they're doing. Ma'am, that toilet is not up. Oh, here it is.
The leader is eliminated. Well done, 47.
Get ready for a surprise. Ha! Wait, what? He didn't see that? That was I did a quick draw. He didn't see me sedate him. Or, sorry, tranquilize him. No, I mean not the civilian, but the assassin guy. I drew my tranquilizer. Somehow he didn't see that. Normally they do. Having a different director for Smash is one thing, but just imagine what the roster would look like. Well, we can all agree on one thing: it will never match with Ultimate's roster. I mean, and just like how Ed Boon did that with Mortal Kombat Armageddon. Before Smash Bros. Ultimate, there was MK Armageddon where everybody was here. But then after that, future Mortal Kombat games would never follow up with that example. Which is a shame, but in a way it kind of makes sense. I mean, that's too many characters. That's a lot of movesets to work with. That is, unless you have a team of developers and a dedicated producer that is committed to making sure every character feels different. But then again, Smash Brothers, you do kind of like see a lot of characters that do like the slide kick. Some that have like long grabs than others. And of course, lots of sword users. And yes, Sora is a sword user. I mean, they don't call it a Keyblade for nothing. Excuse me. Would have been nice if we had another. If we had in Smash Brothers had a katana character.
Safe journey.
Sephiroth, in a way, comes close, but nah. He swings his Masamune a bit too slow.
Informed that the Syndicate is currently in operation here. Find the target and eliminate. Be careful, 47. And most of all, good luck.
Wait. What?
If you want to, sir, you're trespassing.
I don't care about the witness. I'm out of here.
Return to the safe house. Collect yourself. I'll be in touch.
Exciting, a break-in? I never thought I'd see that happen.
Keep your voice down, man. Trez catches us talking about this with Toast.
Don't let him take control of the situation.
Hello.
Lost sight of him. Move to a better position.
Don't shoot. Arc Raiders is 2 words that you often hear. Don't shoot.
Excellent work back there, 47. Let me know when you're ready to continue. I'll be waiting.
Next target. Oh, okay, that one's easy.
Bon voyage, 47. Welcome to the Scepter, Dubai. We have been informed that the Syndicate is currently in operation here. But you know what to do. Be careful, 47.
Alright, where are they? There's somebody up there, somebody down there. Is that a guard? Or is that a waiter? It's a waiter. But he's hiding behind a billboard of a sort.
Excuse me. As my replacement guard. Help me!
The VIP is down. I repeat, VIP is down. Oh, never mind. He's in full view.
Well done, 47. This will surely be a blow to the Syndicate.
Hurry! If you're fast enough, you'll catch him.
We'll be back any day now to take a look. Oh, jeez! Christ's sake.
Shit! I need 3 cameras. I actually don't remember where most of the cameras are. Huh? Oh.
Confirmed. Cleaning house.
Don't mind me. What's the time? Hammer time!
Still in the safe in the security room.
Oh, excuse me. Ha!
What? Shit!
Excuse me, gentlemen. Oh no! Oh, he's dead. He's not coming back in Rush Hour 3. And neither will you, sir. Good day.
Excellent work, 47. You've spread fear within the syndicate.
Whoa, he's... Oh, is that the bottom of the map? Dang. Alright. Out of here. Honestly, at this point, what I was thinking, if I do all the trade offers, if the price is right, I'm thinking at the video game store, the vintage store, I mean, if they have it. That's why I need not only a quota, but I need to see if they have it. Maybe it would be time to finally upgrade my Xbox Series S to an Series X. Because I'm starting to see my Series S starting to slowly degrade a little bit. Some games are loading a little slow, but still kind of fast. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking, and I got to do that at the very least. I want to do that at the very least before Microsoft decides to permanently increase the price. Where am I going? Oh, right. They didn't say when, but might as well do it as soon as I can. And hey, at least to Microsoft, I'm giving them, you know, some little support, don't you think? Yeah, console sales dropped 30%. Let me be the 1% that'll bring it back up to 29. Bring it down to 29. One person won't make a difference, I know, but eh.
We know that they have red hair. They are wearing earrings. They are wearing glasses and wearing
I will do as I please. I'd rather have that than an Xbox ROG Ally. Console gaming, still the best. Best alternative or best way to play video games? And I do believe the oh shoot, wait, I can't do that. Yeah, take an alternative. And I do believe the Series X. Oh yeah, right. The Series X, there is a digital version, so that's the one I'm gonna go with. The it also has a 1 terabyte size, I think. The hell, man? Will they consider trespassing if I came down as a chef? Shoot. Okay, she's not red hair, but... Shoot. Why'd you turn, you stupid bee? Oh man, if only I could whatever. Oh, okay. It's not trespassing if I'm here. Is there a closet? No? Shoot. At least she doesn't have an assassin. No bodyguard. Perfect. Now I can lure them into a a place where nobody could suspect. I'm pretty sure I yapped about this, but I'm gonna say it anyways. I always find it funny and a bit silly how million people when they hit big, when they become like millionaires. Some people, I say some people. Whoops, wrong way. Some people do this. I know, and some don't. But yeah, some people when they hit big. Man, I don't understand the mindset that they have. I have $10 million. I want to buy sports cars, a big mansion. A big mansion in a secluded area. Or just somewhere in LA. At least to me, I often hear like people just prefer LA. I don't know why. Don't you want to be in a place where you get to experience all 4 seasons? Because last I checked, LA never has snow. You have to go to another place to have snow and actually celebrate Christmas. Or then again, I never been to LA. Does it ever snow there? Anyways, yeah. Like, why do you even need to buy these expensive, fancy sports cars, and for what? Like, absolutely for what? I've seen all these silly TikTokers, and they're like, check out my shiny Chevrolet, not Chevrolet, what's a sports car these days? I don't know. And they never drive them. They just leave it outside. And then they freak out when the bird shits on it. Are you the one? It's going to be hard to tell when I can't flash him. Or maybe... Oh, wait. Unless... Alright, no, it's not him. But yeah, fancy car for what? For display only? Well, as somebody who buys anime figurines, I guess that's like one equivalent to that, actually. But at least it's some anime figurines these days are not like $1,000. The ones I buy, they're less than 100. Except for the Metroid Other M, Zero Suit Samus, that one comes close. I mean, to be fair, it was like an imported copy that I got from a vendor at a convention. Vendors they have to increase the price to make a profit, you know. That's the whole point of resales. Yeah, but I will not excuse that with millionaires. Because first of all, it's a sports car that you're never gonna drive. It's just gonna collect dust. Or you're gonna be out in the hot summer car washing it and pray to God that a bird doesn't fly over and poops on it. Again. And then as for the mansion thing, like why? Why do you need to live in a big fancy mansion by yourself? She's wearing a hat. Wait, is she even the one? No. She's not the one. But she has an assassin. Let's go! Into the freezer you go. Enjoy the ice age. Alright, so then... Oh wait, maybe I should have kept them alive. Oh well. And yeah, so I don't know. My take about people living in big ass mansions is that, well, think about all the cleaning you gotta do. Like if you think your current house, apartment, whatever you live in now is like a lot of work to like vacuum and dust. Now imagine that in a 3-story or even 3-story mansion. Heads up. Heads up. You don't have an assassin with you, do you? No? Okay, well, you can now die together. Let me just head for the exit first. I don't think any of you are gonna hear that, right? Goddamn! Well, I guess some folks probably heard that. Goddamn! I mean, that is the proper reaction to an explosion you might feel or hear. Anyways, yeah, 3-story mansion. Even if you were living with anybody, maybe your girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, yeah, that's still a lot of work to go through. Going up the stairs, down to the basement, vacuuming, sweeping, dusting off. Yeah, imagine all that. And considering how many furnitures you may have, oh yeah, even more dust to dust off. I mean, just look at this space too. Imagine what 47 has to deal with on a daily basis besides killing people. And think about how many air ventilations you're gonna need. And then when it comes to house maintenance, oh boy! Oh boy! From leaks, from rain, snow, or some sort of pipe work. Obviously, that's not something that you would do unless you actually do know how to fix those. But yeah, just a lot of handiwork is what I'm saying. Actually, or even better, or I guess an alternative take would be if you live in a mansion, you would most likely hire cleaners. But then even as a millionaire, guess what that means? That means you are going to pay them, yeah? Pay them every week, every month. Give them a room to stay in. I mean, I don't know if that's still is that still a service nowadays? Maybe in certain countries, but I wouldn't know.
The syndicate is present in the area. Find the person and, well,
Wow, he's like right there. Hang on. Oh shoot, no, I can't use a newspaper. Newspaper no longer bonks people. Did that even hit him? It did.
Oh, no, I don't feel so good. Oh no.
You shouldn't. You really should have had eaten that muffin, sir. Look what happened now. Oh.
Hola, señor. Feel free to taste one of our sample muffins. Ellen's muffins are the best in town, and they're free every Saturday.
Oh, in order actually to minimize. Actually, I have this. I'm gonna have to minimize the alertness. Uh-oh. Oh, hello, there's another guard. Oh no, wait, the exit's nearby, so... Ha 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 ha! Run! You can't get me if I'm snaking. And then what other things that millionaires like to spend on? Oh yes, expensive brands. Lots of them. And then once again, just like the sports card thing, if it gets dirty, even if milk gets spilled on it, they freak out. I spent thousands of dollars on this watch. Why? Marrakesh. I think I can do. I'll probably do that. It's already bad enough if people spend hundreds of dollars on one of those AirPods. You know, those ones where it's a wireless earpiece. My biggest fear, of course, of those kind of devices is what happens when you lose one piece. And I guarantee you, it might be easy to lose them. Well, I imagine Apple would have like some kind of warranty that you have to pay for regardless. I mean, that you would still have to pay for, but I feel like 50% of people would be like, nah, I don't need that warranty. No covers. I'm not gonna lose my earpiece, and then they end up losing it anyways. Somehow, some way. I feel like it's a 50-50 chance of that actually happening. Wait, where is my target? Holy smokes. Alright. Well, if somebody asks me, what would I do if I had millions of dollars? Well, first off, all the things that I just said. Well, first of all, yeah, I don't want to have a sports car. A car is a car. As long as I have some sort of form of transportation. Hell, the current car that I'm driving, it's not even mine. It's my dad's. That car is fine enough. It's not a sports car of any sort. It's just like a family car that we often use for delivery. And then for housing or for home, yeah, a mansion. No, screw that, man. Maybe like maybe I would rather have like a sort of like a pseudo 2-floor modern building, and that's about it. I don't want anything too complex. And of course, it would have to be in a quiet neighborhood. I don't like going. I definitely would not be the person to live in anywhere uptown or downtown. Just in a quiet neighborhood. Although, would it be a house or a condo, actually? Aha! I think it would be. I think I would prefer a condo, actually. Although I am afraid of heights, though. And condos, have you seen how big they are? Or, well, big on the outside, but on the interior. Yeah. Wait, shoot, it says water canister. This is oil.
Look, trust me.
Whatever. An accident is an accident. Although, how can one consider this as an accident? Slip on oil and then it just lits up on fire. How does that work? Ugh, right. Carpet. Carpet does not cause friction. But metal does. Toasty. You saw nothing, ma'am. It was just a dream. I thought this oil canister was like one of those plastic ones, but no, it's a metal one. Anyways, yeah. And then as for other expenses, well, first of all, I'd rather just invest in sharing the money to my family who really needs it. Me, I'm not asking for a lot, okay? Sure, I would probably buy even the most expensive consoles, but that's about it. I don't want anything that goes like anywhere near like $10,000, no. Not even 5,000. Aside of, well, housing. Of course, you know, that's inevitable. But yeah, it would just be live a quiet life. Maybe do some traveling, sure, but not a lot because I'm aside of what I just said about being afraid of heights, plane rides is a whole other level. I would rather just stick my feet where it is now, on the ground. Wait, how many targets was there? 1. Well, I can't do an accidental kill. Maybe I can do a slip. And then when it comes to food and those kind of expenses, yeah, fancy restaurants, dude, you can go to a Costco and buy a huge supply of those the very same food that you can get at a restaurant, but in more than one serving. Well, that is if you're going to be into like cooking. Because, you know, you have to cook it yourself. But still, I would rather have that than and then go to a restaurant and get, like, I don't know, a $50 steak when you could just get multiple steaks for something, for a similar price to that. And hey, who knows? Maybe I would be charitable. Maybe I could help out with some charity. But of course, you know, family comes first before you start doing other types of investments. Because trust me, all these millionaires, it's easy for them to spend money in the blink of an eye, and it's just like, whoa, what happened? I had 5 million and now suddenly I'm down to 10,000. How did this happen? It's because people don't invest. They don't plan ahead. They think, I got millions of dollars so I can spend whatever the hell I like. That is how millionaires go down the drain. I watched a YouTube video about that. Is a stylist allowed to be in the back? Yes. Dude, sir, security, are you peeing? Should have just done that on the inside. Now your hand smells like pee pee. All right. Who found that body? Witness power.
Excellent work, 47. You've spread fear within the syndicate. Get back to the safe house. I'll be in touch.
And I'm out. So long, suckers. I'm a stylist. You can't do anything. You can't do anything if I'm being too stylish on kills.
Impressive work, 47. Let me know when you're ready for your next assignment.
Oh yeah, going back to the RE9 Requiem. So since Leon, the Leon gameplay does take nods from RE4 with the whole parry mechanic, but apparently there's like a sort of new parry with the Requiem gun itself. And you may have seen it where Leon executes the chainsaw zombie with the gun. The window on that is real. Sounds like it's a risky take, especially considering, you know, you're up against a chainsaw dude. Hold on. Yeah, I think melee would make sense. But regardless, I mean, in any case, it is a pretty cool new risky parry mechanic. Looking back on the Requiem trailer and the showcase, I do have some concerns about the gameplay itself. Like, or just not gameplay, like well, I guess, yeah, no, I should say gameplay and some other aspects. So first off is since this is RE9, this is a weird yet and a funny way of following up after Village. So are we to assume that Ethan? I mean, clearly Ethan will is no longer taking the spotlight. Now suddenly the whole story shifts to Grace, where yes, I am aware she is the daughter of one of the survivors from Resident Evil Outbreak, but a lot of people are not going to know that. Hardcore Resident Evil fans will know that for sure. So, you know, I think Capcom, you know, wouldn't it make sense to re-release Outbreak, or hell, even a remake? Imagine what they could do with that, a Resident Evil Outbreak remake. But they would most likely ditch the fixed camera, or unless if it was a HD remaster, then yeah, they could do that. Or maybe they're gonna release 9 and then Outbreak later. I don't know. Anyways, yeah. So in terms of protagonists, it's just funny to me that the 7 and 8 was all about Ethan Winters and his ties with the mold. Yet suddenly 9, they said there's like a new infection, and I'm sure maybe in the full game the mold might get involved somehow, some way. I hope.
No way.
No way.
Well, it's definitely not these people. Yeah, no, definitely not them. There's no time to hide them in the bathroom, so into the locker you go like it's high school again. So yeah, jumping ship from the Ethan saga to suddenly, okay, now we go back to Leon and somebody Grace, who is related to a character from an old RE game that most people may or may not know about. Because, you know, honestly, I would have expected starting with 7 and then you know 8 making as a continuity. I thought we were gonna have like a Ethan Winters trilogy, or maybe we might still have that again until we know in the full game. But there's no sign of that at all. No mold, no Ethan, not even his daughter Rose mentioned, or Evelyn. Unless that weird dude with the glasses, the weird psycho, I guess I'll call him that. Maybe he has some connections with the mold, and maybe Mia chimes in and be like, "Yeah, this guy used to work for Umbrella," or wasn't that already a thing confirmed that he was somebody who worked with Umbrella? Anyways, yeah, no, that's just like something that kind of bothered me in my head. Just like this is the story for RE9, and we're just jumping ship, changing protagonist. I mean, I don't mind, but a little continuity might be needed. And then aside of the story, next to the story, the other thing that I'm concerned about is the gameplay itself. So the crafting system we already know is a thing, and I guarantee you there's going to be some interesting like sort of speed runs, because you know it's a tradition in Resident Evil games. You know, some items that you can pick up, utilize, or skip even. But doesn't seem to be any signs of like a weapon upgrade. If anything, or like a shop no, there is, right? Like in Leon's segment, you have like some sort of workbench, right? I guess that's my question there. Is there going to be like a shop of a sort? And how is that going to work between both gameplays? And they did say that Wild Grace's gameplay is where ammo is scarce, and it pays homage to the old Resident Evil games. But you know, it's still Resident Evil. I think people, if they play it right, I mean, yeah, this is of course when people, you know, speed run the game and they know where they're going. Something tells me that won't be an issue. Not even the ink ribbon thing. But that's expert levels of talk in there. I should be talking about, like, I guess on the casual side, I should say. Like, yeah, will there be an upgrade system? Will there be a shop of a sort? It's just, maybe it'll be like RE7, no shop. You just find upgrades along the way. Make sure you have, like, what is it? Like, RE7 had like lock picks, right? Or like keys that you have to use on certain drawers or closets or something to find items. And then, of course, the dreaded antique coins. Wait. Oh, okay. Aha! Let's see where she goes first. Yep, she's gonna go to the restaurant one, or the mini club. And maybe it's just me. Nah, it's mostly just me. Like, it just feels a little backwards. Like, the way how RE9 is structured that way. Where the game before that was Resident Evil 4, and it's gonna feel like a bit of a step back, a whiplash. Like, people who played so much of RE4 Remake will be like, you know, there's all this assortment of guns and upgrades, a shop, but then suddenly 9, it's like there's no shop there, or at least I'm gonna assume there's no shop, and it's just back to RE7 style where you're just finding upgrades. Which, again, that's not a big major complaint, but it's just, I know a lot of people are going to be like having a whiplash moment. Actually, you know what? Saying all of this out loud, why am I even being concerned about this? Maybe it sounded crazy in my head when I was thinking about it as I was rewatching all the stuff. This is why saying things out loud might change my point of view. It's like one of those. It sounded cool in my head, but saying out loud, nah, it really wasn't.
You see the grip on these babies? It's just so strong. I mean, you could drive straight up the wall.
I guess what I can say against RE9 is Digital Deluxe, weapon skins, and costumes, unnecessary in my opinion.
Well done, 47. This will make
You don't need those. Maybe just for the gag, for the jokes. But who's to say that RE9 doesn't have any unlockables?
Excellent.
As for locations,
But we have intel that there are more connected.
well, I think it should be safe to say that obviously it's not gonna only take place in that one hospital. Because, yeah, the story does take us back to what's left of Raccoon City. And who knows, like every Resident Evil game where as you progress through the story, you start off in a liminal space that you're familiar with, like, you know, from a house or a local town or a hospital in this case, and then suddenly the environment, before you know it, you're in a whole different biome, different location. I mean, just look at how RE5 handled that. You were in a like a shanty town place, and then suddenly you're in a tribal place, and then a facility, a military base, and then it all ends off in a volcano, which I swear Chris and Sheva should have been, and Wesker should be melting. They're standing next to lava. I mean, lava's everywhere. How are they not melting? And the Ouroboros should have already been dead. In fact, that final boss should not even have happened, since the Ouroboros is weakened by fire. So that's what I mean. Like, and RE4 is another example. From a small village to a church, or no, not church, castle. Well, there was a church, lake, church, castle, and then suddenly a military base. So how will RE9 roll out like that in terms of environmental changes? I'm looking forward to. Where do you go? I mean, we already know hospital and I guess Raccoon City, but what will come next? Oh, I know. Maybe a research facility. It's Resident Evil after all. Biohazards, so there's got to be like a lab somewhere. Also, I did like how the Resident Evil showcase, they took the time to advertise a car and a watch. Right. Like, anybody could afford that. I mean, sure, unless you're a millionaire.
Welcome to Colorado. The Syndicate is currently operating in the area.
The only thing that you definitely could afford is probably those little figurines, and of course, if you're planning to buy, well, then again, even if you don't have a Switch 2, you most likely would just get the amiibos anyways, right? Ooh. All right, things are gonna get ugly here. Actually, do I even need this briefcase? Can I see you? Oh, I kind of see you, but I need you to stand up. Or can I? Never mind. Now I need a disguise to get in there. I don't think I can do the poison thing. Oh, shoot, wait. Nani?
Man, we've got a casualty. Proceeding with caution.
Aha! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's 4 now. Screw it. I'm taking an alternative route. I mean, now there's 3 dead bodies. sir, I'm gonna need you to get close to somebody. Or... Uh-oh, everybody on high alert. I mean, when you find 6 dead bodies, yeah, makes sense. But at least this guy will get a move on.
Command, I got nothing to report from my current location. Over. You alright, mate? I don't know what to do. I just found a dead person.
Watch out! Well, looks like you can forget about your so-called operation, yeah? What time is it now? 4:28. I didn't mention it, but regarding about that vintage video game store, I swear, it's gonna be about a week, and I kept telling myself I should go. I want to call them and get a quote from them. But then I thought, no, maybe I should just go in person, and I haven't been able to find the time to do it. I mean, technically today I could have gone. But today I didn't feel like it. Plus, it's the weekend. And no, not even tomorrow. Not even Monday. Monday, that store closes. Sunday, got a family gathering. So, maybe sometime in the coming week. Well, I better. I don't want to keep stalling. Especially when the inevitable Xbox price increases. I just need a quote from them. I don't need to bring the stuff over. Get a quote from them, and if they name the price pretty well, then yeah. Then I would bring the stuff in. Let's see, shuriken, assault rifle, shotgun. Oh no, there's a shotgun there, and then explosive.
Bon voyage, 47. Welcome to Sapienza. Intel tells us that the operative syndicate members are currently in the area.
Alright. Oh, this is perfect. I can just do the shotgun kill really quickly here.
You know what to do, 47.
Oh, that's great. Bronca. Oh well. Ooh. One. Oh, so they did hear that. Then why isn't the search icon popping up? Oh, okay. No searching? Man, whoever is paying you guys, I imagine it's not enough. That's okay. It's retirement time. Except for you. Now getting in here is gonna be a pain in the arse. Run, Gardner, run! Yeah, you wanna know where that bullet came from? Why don't you come here and find out? I said, get over here. Wow, really? Oh, finally. No, dumbass. Turn around. I said turn around. Good. At least 47 didn't do like a different melee. Like if he smacked him, that would swing his briefcase. That would swing him that way. Then yeah, the body would have fallen into the water. And then there goes my disguise. Is there anybody here? Wow, for a science nerd, he's got some pretty good build. Oh, wait a minute. I just realized something. I don't have a card key. So I can't even get inside. Excuse me. Don't mind me. Hold on, let me just check off this dude who spotted me. Where is this? Oh. Is he gone? Heads up! You would suffer more than a fractured bone. You should be dead.
Can anyone please help me? I need help here. What the?
Wait a minute. Are you the same Gardner deck?
I'm going to see if I can help.
The Gardner that I saw earlier at the bridge. He actually came all the way here. You want to get knocked out next?
Sorry, I don't think I know you, mister.
Come over.
Don't move a muscle, buddy.
No witnesses. Nerd. Ma'am, you did not need to look. Now look what you've done.
You there.
Go back to the back rooms. Let me increase the temperature for you boys. There goes your science lab. Oh shit, you walked away from that? Ugh. Well, there goes the explosion kill. Now I need to improvise. Auga! We got a situation. Everybody quick to the back rooms. Everybody put on your stupid hazmat suits. Get your yellow tapes. No explosion. Where? I think I remember there was a propane tank somewhere. Wait, I think I know where. Oh, sorry. Did I come in a bad time? Whoops, I didn't. That was on a toss. Oh shoot! I thought I brought the cannonball. Sorry, one of you has to go out. Okay, well, that's that. But okay, so hazmat volunteers are not allowed. Why?
What the hell? You weirdo, get up. This is no place. Oh.
Who are you calling a weirdo? That's a security guard, mind you, sir. You're starting to sound like remind me of those. You actually remind me of one of those lab boys at Black Mesa. They think they're on top of the world. Yeah, well, they won't be laughing. They weren't laughing when the Black Mesa incident happened. All right, boys. Do you have a... Yeah, I don't know why you guys carry a propane tank in a gardening shack, but okay. Maybe for barbecue. But... it's gotta be placed elsewhere.
I wouldn't call it that.
Now I just need to figure out how to trigger it without being caught in the act. I sell propane and propane accessories. Excuse me, ma'am. Can I have a word with you?
Oh, what is this? Who are you?
Who am I? Who are you? Okay, now I just need to pull the trigger. And then for you.
Well done, 47. This will surely be a blow to the syndicate. You should get back to the safe house. I'll contact you later.
I was like wondering, why is the lighting different? But then, yeah, the light above broke. Alright, everybody, back to your coffee drinking and ice cream eating. Nothing to freak out over. Except for this. Sounds like a sounds like it's something out of a starter pistol.
I'm ready when you've prepped the next assignment.
Well, it didn't take long. After Side Games pretty much, you know, had a amazing year, especially at the Game Awards. Guess what? They decided to shoot themselves in the foot so hard. With what? Oh, isn't it obvious? AI. They recently announced in January 9th, they have established a branch called Cygames AI Studios. And boy, oh boy, the quotes. I mean, obviously the reception was not. I mean, obviously nobody. I mean, a lot of people disappointed very much. Meanwhile, Cygames was like, "This will help us for future projects, and you know, let our production be so creative or whatever." And the words AI and creativity do not match. I don't know how somehow people in Cygames thought that was how that would make sense, or how that would be a pairing match. But yeah, it wasn't. But they didn't lay out exactly what they're gonna do with the AI. But based on that description that they offered, something tells me they're gonna start using AI to cut corners in both their games and anime. And let me tell you, man, it's not gonna look pretty. And then Cygames, just watch. People will eventually stop playing Uma Musume. And then Cygames gonna be like, why? Why did our numbers drop? Did we do something wrong? Just like how Microsoft and now Nvidia has been complaining on social media saying, people should stop saying AI slop. It is not slop. Stop saying stop saying such meaningful things. It hurts us. Like, wow. We haven't even perfected the technology that is AI. And yet they're out here, the CEOs are acting like it's the future. But no, we all know the truth. We all know what it really does. You're just going to lay off people, replace them with AI, just so you can save money because, you know, AI, you don't give them a paycheck whatsoever. And not only that, you pretty much ruin the main core reason why people love these games and art and all these forms of art. So, yeah.
Still no answer.
That's all it really takes to ruin your reputation. Just one word or two. And that's it. Then you're going to watch your sales, your profits, your revenue go down. And in the video game space, not only just those numbers, but including player counts. So imagine the folks playing Uma Musume hearing about this news and be like, yep, nope, I'm stopping right here. Not sure how the Japanese folks in Japan are feeling about that, like the fans there, but I can imagine not so great. They're just gonna move on to the next other thing that isn't touched by AI. Whatever that is, that. Oh wait, there was a shotgun in this level. Oh well, I brought mine. Oh. Okay. Oh, I know where you. I know who that guy is over here. The cameraman. Oh, what time is it now? Okay, so I actually after this I shall call it a day. Cameraman hasn't made his move yet, so until then.
Stage area. Safe.
I'ma take a crew. Oh wait, there he is. What shall I do with you? Hmm. I know which bathroom he's gonna go into, so. Hang on. What about this? Oh, I could have gotten him too earlier. Cameraman is finally making his move.
Tell Miss Margolis I will attend her auction when I am good and ready.
Excellent work, 47. You've spread fear.
Dude, you just dropped an expensive camera. Time to bolt.
I've got serious hardware. Interested?
Oh, perfect. Explosive kill. Heads up!
Syndicate member eliminated. Well done, 47.
Or no, since it was a golf ball, I should have said 4! Ow! Hey! You didn't need to knock his head. Well, then again, you can't feel that. He's dead.
Sorry, sir, I can't let you
Hush you! You don't tell me what to do, which areas I'm not allowed to get into. Oh, sorry. There's one more body. Hang on. Look up below. I guess they haven't seen that yet. Oh, sorry, hold on, there's one more. Heads up! Ah, a match made in heaven. Oh, now somebody found the body.
Me here. Higgins? What? No.
And then he's gonna freak out when he sees the second one, right?
Not that easy. Yeah, that'll be the day. No. Look, I've got another action for real. Yeah, for real. Dead and gone.
Man, he's on that walkie-talkie for so long. Oh no, never mind, he didn't freak out.
How you been?
I'll give these people a show they'll never forget. Dang, that sucks. But I kind of wonder who's able to see that, or which would it be a guard, one of the modelers, the tech crew? Who saw that? Not the audience, that's for sure, because those are like not non NPCs, like not the interactable ones. Hey, Helmut, I have a gift for you. News headline in Paris. Helmut is dead. Reports suggest it was a rubber ducky. Anyways, that'll be it for now. All the yapping has already drained of my energy, but I need to stay up, refill, recharge.
Excellent work back there, 47. Let me know when you're ready to continue. I'll be waiting.
But yeah, like I said, tomorrow's busy day. Not gonna, and you know, it's Sunday. Usually I don't stream on Sundays unless I do a gorilla. But guaranteed no gorilla. Gonna be busy. But in the next week, let's see. Next week, I do know Ark Knight Enfield comes out on Friday, which is the 22nd. No, that's a Thursday. Unless it goes through like maintenance and such for a launch title, but yeah. But yeah, I think that's about it. It'll just be another casual stream as always, I guess. But yeah, that'll be it. At least just in terms of future streams. Excuse me. Alright, so with that, I will then see you guys in the next stream. You folks have a good day and a good night. See you, folks.